Welcome to Be China Ready, a free resource for small to medium businesses who want to enter the Chinese market. I'm Michael. Today I'll be talking about what is Singles Day, why is it a big opportunity for Australian brands, and how can Australian brands leverage Singles Day. Now, what is Singles Day? Singles Day is literally called or translated from Chinese into Single Stick Holiday, the date being the 11th of November. And it's a celebration of being single, the opposite of Valentine's Day. So, its origins is people feel sorry for themselves because they're single, and why not buy yourself a present to make yourself feel better? Now, Singles Day is China's version of Black Friday. It has some sort of origin story, and now it's just morphed or evolved or mutated into this massive shopping festival. It is the largest e-commerce event in the world, and it's much bigger than Black Friday sales. So just to give you some perspective here, sales for this year's Singles Day was a staggering 33 billion Aussie dollars in 24 hours. So originally, Singles Day was created in the mid-90s by a group of uni students who felt sorry for themselves, but Alibaba, shopping giant or massive e-commerce giant Alibaba popularized it in 2009, turning into a massive shopping festival. And now it's not exclusive to Alibaba. Alibaba doesn't own the rights. They just started this movement. So all the other major e-commerce platforms such as VIP, JD, and Kaola, just to name a few, also participate in the event. However, Alibaba's platform, Tmall and Taobao, are by far the most well-known platforms for Singles Day because they literally have 24 hours of entertainment similar to a variety show. Now, if you're familiar with the Asian culture, Korea, Japan, and China, they love variety shows. You got your A, B, C level kind of celebrities who go on a show and play games and do silly things and have you laugh and everything like that. This is what they've done. This is what they've integrated into the whole Singles Day event. 24 hours of entertainment and shopping fun. Now, to give you some sort of context as to how much Alibaba has invested in this event and why that's the behemoth that they are during Singles Day, they get all these international Western movie stars and performers such as James Bond last year, Daniel Craig, and this year they had David Beckham along with his wife Victoria Beckham and Nicole Kidman and Jessie J to perform. The whole event was actually directed by a Emmy award-winning director. So they're pulling out all the stops for this kind of event, which is why this is such a massive event that we as Australian business owners need to keep our eye on. Now, why is Singles Day important for Australian brand owners? Okay, just to give you a few stats, Australian annual retail sales was $26 billion last year. Now, the most recent Singles Day, just like a week or two ago, reached 33 billion in 24 hours. So let that sink in for a second, just to give you some perspective, because my mind blew up when I found that out. Now, another thing is, Australia was the third biggest selling country this year in this year's Singles Day. Now, after the US and Japan. But what's really important is that Australia was ranked 4th last year and 5th the year before. So we're climbing up. We're climbing up even though we're a small country that doesn't really produce that much. But what that means is they love our products. Okay? Important. Now, the most popular Australian products or categories were lifestyle products such as wine, health foods, supplements, and beauty products. Now, how can you guys as Australian brand owners leverage Singles Day? How do you make the most out of this opportunity? One, you need to be on a platform that markets to China already, such as JD, VIP, Kaola, Tmall, etc. I mean, there's no point knowing that there's a great opportunity in China and range in Australia only, and it's got nothing to do with China or Singles Day, right? Make sense? Cool. And now, Next point, it's a buying festival. So don't let the cultural difference confuse you about the origins of Singles Day, blah, blah, blah. It's just a story, okay? It's a commercial event. Think of it like Christmas sales. In China, they don't really understand Christmas. They're not, Christian, but, well, not many of them, but, they know that Christmas is a time to buy and shop. It's the same thing. Think of it that way. You want as much exposure during this time when customers are in a buying mood as possible. You want to expose your brand. Now, each platform the e-commerce platform, each one has a different model in how they like to process their orders or how they like to perform. If you're already on a platform, you should be contacting them to see how you can cooperate and if there are opportunities to be promoted during this buying festival. Now, okay, let's flip it around. Think of yourself as your brand being already ranged in David Jones. You're already ranged in there, fantastic, blah, blah, blah. But Christmas is coming. Now, even if you have an agreement that they're gonna range and put you on how many shelves and all that kind of stuff, wouldn't it be in your best interest to contact them and find out what it will take to have your brand be one of the few that are promoted during Christmas sales? That would change everything, wouldn't it? So it's the same thing. Singles Day is the same kind of concept, but on a much bigger scale. Don't be passive. We're entrepreneurs. We need to put our brands out there because you're not the only Australian brand out there, and really in your category, more than likely, every other brand from other countries also want to be in front of Chinese buyers. So we need to be proactive rather than passive. And that's how you can leverage Singles Day. Now stay tuned for more information for how you can be China ready.